Hey Capricorn, so we're going to get into your fashion sense, your style, and your aesthetics, and we're going to see if how you dress matches up with your zodiac sign. Before we get into it, I will give the disclaimer that this information in this video applies to you if you're a Capricorn sun, of course, but it also applies to you if you are a Capricorn, Venus, Mars, Moon, or rising. And you guys are going to see in the examples that I show you that a lot of the girls that I show you and the guys have prominent Capricorn energy, not just their sun sign. So I recommend watching this whole video series on my channel about fashion for your Venus and Mars sign, because I found that Venus and Mars signs influenced people's fashion sense way more than just their sun sign. So with that being said, let's just get into this video. Now, before we get into it, tell me down below if you could describe your personal style in 3 words. What 3 words would you use? And keep those 3 words in mind, because by the end, we're gonna see if the description that I give you guys matches up with that description and if there's any major patterns with this Capricorn aesthetic. Okay, so let's get into the real tea now. So Capricorns, I named your aesthetic the Power Suit Queens. Now that title really speaks for itself when it comes to your aesthetic, but what we're gonna do is really break down your fashion sense, the trends that you wear, the clothes that you wear, colors you wear, and really find the consistent patterns with a lot of Capricorn examples when it comes to celebrities, influencers, fashion bloggers, and we're really gonna see this Capricorn Power Suit Queen aesthetic live and in action. We're also going to talk about your starter pack, or the uniform I feel like most Capricorns have, and items that you probably have in your wardrobe. So right away with Capricorn, the major theme that I noticed, and this theme was so obvious and just so hard to ignore. It wasn't hard at all to find your aesthetic with celebrities and influencers, and it is this aesthetic of kind of business casual. What I noticed with a lot of you guys is that you wear clothing that is either like a blazer, you wear trousers, slacks. Almost always, I found that almost every Capricorn or somebody with Capricorn energy in their chart would wear a suit or would wear some sort of a suit. And what I found that was unique kind of about your aesthetic and what you would wear is that you wouldn't just wear a blazer. I know that blazers are really in style right now and a lot of people wear blazers, but you would wear a blazer and the matching pants. Hence why I called your aesthetic the Power Suit Queen, because it's not like you're just wearing a blazer and like jeans, you're literally wearing like the full suit, but somehow you make it look so elegant. And that's the thing I will emphasize about the Capricorn aesthetic or fashion sense, is that you wear very angular clothing, very tailored clothing that looks very professional, right? Most people don't wear like a power suit every day or any variation of that, but you somehow make it look very feminine. And I'm really talking to the girls here right now. I'll talk about guys in a second, but with girls, I notice you guys wear like these suits, but it looks very feminine somehow. And I feel like a really good example of this is this fashion blogger I follow. Her name is Kenza, and she does wear a lot of suits, but they look very feminine on her. I think that Kylie Jenner also does this very well. Lori Harvey, I'll put pictures of them on the screen, where it's like they're wearing a boxy power suit, right? But it doesn't look like that. It doesn't look dated. It doesn't look really too masculine either. It looks very feminine. It somehow looks soft yet sharp at the same time. It's really hard to describe, but it looks so, like, I don't know, it looks so exquisite how you just combine that harshness of a suit with the softness of this feminine touch that you do have. So some overall themes that I noticed with the Capricorn aesthetic is that it does look very put together overall. Now, obviously, the only thing, like, you're not just wearing power suits all the time, but even if you're not wearing a power suit, I feel like you look somehow very snatched, very put together, very, I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like very professional in a sense. It doesn't look too sloppy. I couldn't really find a Capricorn that dressed in a very sloppy way or casual way. I noticed most Capricorns have some sort of professional, put together, tailored look about their clothing. And let's talk about some of the trends that you guys wear. So when it comes to trends, I noticed that you guys like to wear jumpsuits. So again, I feel like that goes like really hand in hand with the power suit thing, but I feel like you guys will wear just like one jumpsuit. I'll put pictures on the screen of what I'm talking about. So I feel like you guys really participate in the jumpsuit trend, of course the blazer trend, and even with makeup and hair, I noticed that Capricorns wore really classic makeup, really classic hair. There really wasn't anything too outrageous with how you dressed, even down to the color scheme. I noticed a lot of Capricorns wear a lot of black, first of all, or red or white. Those were the top 3 colors I saw quite a bit. And I saw that you guys wore like very solid like clothing. I didn't see you wearing like patterns or textures that often. I saw a lot of these like very monochromatic looks with really not a lot going on, just like a solid color, a solid pant, a solid jacket, or even just like a solid color jumpsuit. Nothing with too much going on, too busy or complex. And so when it comes to like the mascot or like the poster child for your aesthetic, I would definitely say it would be Lori Harvey. Now, I really suggest you guys, if you have Capricorn placements, to take a look at her Instagram, because I feel like she really encapsulates the Capricorn aesthetic and fashion sense so well, like down to the T. And she actually has Capricorn, Sun, and Venus. So I would say she really captures that Capricorn essence very well. So if you guys are curious to see more of what that looks like, go to her Instagram. I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, that's like the mascot for Capricorn fashion. So let's talk about the starter pack and the uniform and kind of things that most Capricorns would have in their wardrobe. Now, obviously, what I feel like you have in your wardrobe as just like a regular person watching this is definitely some sort of blazer. Now, like I said, it doesn't have to be a full pantsuit or a full like matching top and bottom, but I definitely feel like you have some sort of blazer, preferably like maybe one that is a little bit oversized or fitted. I don't really see you wearing that jumbo blazer thing that we saw with Sagittarius, but I see you guys more so wearing like very fitted, very tailored sort of blazers. So you might have a blazer in your wardrobe. You also might have a pair of light wash mom jeans. That's another common kind of trendy piece I saw you guys wearing. And then also when it comes to your starter pack, I see you guys wearing very classic hair, very classic makeup, not really doing too much on your face or your hair, or even with accessories. That's another thing. I feel like accessories weren't too exaggerated either with you guys. And another thing that I will add when it comes to the starter pack, and I don't know if this is just the influencers and celebrities I looked at or just regular people, you guys can let me know in the comments, but this one outfit that I saw repeating a lot of the times with Capricorn placements is this like full head to toe black outfit. And I'll put pictures on the screen of what I'm talking about, but I think Lori Harvey wore something like that, and Kylie Jenner. But there's this like usually spandex, I would say, like spandex black top, black bottoms, and it's almost like you can't really tell if it's a top and a bottom or if it's just like one thing. So I noticed this full black outfit, and even the shoes too. So as you guys can see in the pictures, it's just like this full black outfit. I don't know if every Capricorn has that in their starter pack, but definitely with the celebrities I saw, they were wearing like this full matching black on black outfit. And so I'll include some pictures of guys on the screen now if I didn't already. And so The Weeknd is an excellent example. He has Capricorn, Venus, and Mars. Luca Sabat has Capricorn, Venus, and Mars, and they both carry this sort of kind of structured dad look with their clothing. I feel like when a Capricorn man wears a suit or like a power suit, he looks more like a dad. But as you guys can see in the pictures of the guys, they all have at least one outfit, one photo shoot, one aesthetic where they were wearing a suit, and usually it was some sort of like red or black. So if you feel like this description matches your aesthetic at all, if the starter pack is something that you have in your wardrobe right now, tell me down below. Also message me on Instagram if you really feel like this video resonated with you, because I'm gonna post some subscriber examples because I'm really excited to see like some regular examples of this aesthetic. So send me a message at AstroKit if you want to be featured on my Instagram. I'll see you Capricorns in my next video.